This is a 5-pin challenge lock from Levi in Bulls Gap, Tennessee. He's already went ahead and threaded this for us, so it's like a training lock. And he actually sent 2 of them. I had one fail on this. I'm going to try it now. The second time, I grabbed it because it was shiny, and that probably was a mistake. We got keys. I don't know which one goes to which, but doesn't matter. We don't need no stinking key. Last time I tried it, I tried a DeForest diamond, and I tried picking it clockwise. And this time I'm going to try counterclockwise because I kept getting very, very deep sets, but then the pins kept dropping and then seizing. So I believe it has very, very deep spools in it. I'm going to go ahead and try a different pick as well. I tried the DeForest diamond before. I'm going to try this one from Sparrows or Hybrid pick and pick it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and try another new pick. This is one of the set from Tool, TOOOL.com. I have used these before. They work pretty good usually, if I can get them in there. And I'm going to try to rake up a false set going counterclockwise this time. So put them in right side up, Bill. Very tough springs in this thing. All right, light tension because it will seize up for sure. Discovered that the hard way. All right, I got a little bit of a false set going, and now the pick is kind of getting hung up. And there we go. We got an open, but let's pick it correctly. So we got it open, but I don't think Levi intended us to pick it backwards or counterclockwise. It's all's fair though, right? In challenge locks and picking technique. Alright, this is about where I got before. I do get a nice deep false set, and then the pins just don't want to go up into the cylinder. I don't know why that would be, unless they're very sharp and very deep spools. And there was a magic mark on here, and I think Levi was probably experimenting with the depth to see how much of a deep set it was going to give me. I'm going to try to now just very light tension push the pick all the way up and then just kind of drag it out. It's another form of raking. I got it, but this single pin picking doesn't seem to be working good for me on this lock. Okay, I do have a false set now. And there we go, we got another open. Let's try it clockwise. I didn't try raking it clockwise, so light tension. Okay, it looks like I got a false set already. Keep the tension light because I notice when I put tension on it, that's when it seizes up on me. Like right now, the first pin feels like it's hung up. All right, some locks are easier to pick clockwise, and some are easier to pick counterclockwise. And this one obviously is one of the counterclockwise varieties. Oh, I do have a false set. And I got one pin hung up back there. Let's see if I can pick him, SPP him. All right, he's very resistant to clockwise. So counterclockwise on this one obviously is the way to go. Deep set. And there we go, third open. All right, let's see what Levi's got in here that would prevent us from going clockwise, but make it not such a challenge going counterclockwise. Shiny, I love it. All right, we do have a key. It looks like this one. Or maybe it was that one. Or maybe it was that one. Or maybe it's neither one of them. Maybe this is all psychological warfare. It is this one. My goodness, it's really difficult to push that in there. Those springs, no telling what we're going to find in there. All right, so it was the Schlage. I should have known that just by looking at it. A lot of high cuts, which explains why we were able to rake it using all of that pressure. And if I were to put super springs in there, I would also make them very high cut, make the picker really fight for what he was getting. All right, let's go ahead and bust her open. Okay, it was the Schlag. That time it's... Ooh! Don't do that, Bill. That time it slid in very nicely. Nope. It's grabbing back there on something. See what we got here. I could have taken those plugs out, but that would have just taken more time. Alright, we knew it was 5 pins because we saw 5 plugs. The top of this looks like it's really been worked over. But I don't see any weirdness just yet. We put him right here. And move this just a little bit. This tray is opposite of what I'm used to. These are all standards so far. All these are standards, all 5 of them. I don't really see anything inside of there. No threading, no countermilling, no nothing. So the magic obviously is upstairs. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Something fell out. And then this weird looking thing. Alright, so it must have gone in there, had to go through both of those. And we have this very skinny little pin. So he must have been in just like that. I need to pay attention. This next one. That is very intricate. Alright, I'm going to let him out slow. Okay, you notice little serrations knurling on that pin? And he's just barely hanging in there. So I'm going to go ahead and just pull him out. The pin is on top. I'm trying to get this on camera so I can rebuild him later. Okay, there's the pin with a little knurled knob. So he was pointing down like so. And then there's another knurled knob down inside of there. That is true weirdness. That will get your attention. Alright, third one. And we got exactly the same magic. Oh, we got another one of these guys. These are not easy to get out of here. And guys, I don't know where he sprung to. I hope I didn't drop him on the floor. Where did his pin go? There he is, right there, sitting on my finger. And there's another half to him on the workbench here somewhere. And not under the tray. Offhand, I just don't see where he went to, but there was another one just like that that went on the top. And these things are really shooting out. Here's another one. This is 4. It's the same thing, and he shot out of there. Luckily, we contained him inside of here. Exactly the same thing. And the last one. Wow, he's really under some serious spring tension, and it's exactly the same thing. So, I think raking this guy was about the only way you're going to put tension or pressure on all those pins at pretty much the same time. I'm taking a look at the springs. May as well go ahead and pull these guys out. A rake is the only one that's going to put tension on all the pins at the same time and keep these little needle-looking things, and they truly are very needle-like, pushed up out of the shear line. Trying to do it SPP, you can pick one of them up, but the other 4 would fall down into the shear line. Okay, see what we got here. All these look to be the same. Nope, we had one in chamber number 1, just barely a spring. Alright guys, I think the only way to get this one is to rake it. I honestly do. I'm missing one. There's one little piece that goes there. It's laying on the bench here somewhere. I don't want to waste your time trying to find it right now, but he sprung out of there under some pretty serious tension. So here's what we're looking at. Every single one of these is the same. We had the head of the pin pointing down, that little needle, and then we had these little knurled, looks like little knurled nuts, because I believe the inside of those is also threaded. So get out of there. So he's kind of hanging up in there just a little bit, but these little needles are hanging down inside of the shear line, and the rake obviously is the only way I was going to get lucky, by raking this thing open. All right, fellas, there you go. I don't even know what to call this. The needle lock from Levi in Bulls Gap, Tennessee. I guess they got some true weirdness up there in those hills. Anyway, Levi, thank you, sir, for the lock. Everybody else, stay safe, stay legal, and thank you for your patience on this one. Thanks, guys.